Hello and welcome to the instructional video on how to use PixelArt. This is a web project in the making that should allow you to edit images using colors. By this I mean if you have a black and white photo, you can color it. Though it's not a simple process, this is still in the proof of concept stage. Thankfully, I've open sourced the project under GNU license. You can see this under licensing. So you should be able to view the code, edit it if you like, use it for free, and even contribute to it if you've got the skills and time. You can also edit colored images by sampling the colors. An example of this is this, as the four colors are now blue, and after doing some work on them they are now changed. Top one is silver, then the red, then the yellow. And also for the black and white, this is the before and after. I'm going to break down into separate videos explaining each core concept with the example section using it, installation, and the reasoning behind it. Not as I said before, there is likely going to be future improvements, so some issues likely might have been resolved by the time you're watching this video. If you have questions on how it works, you can drop a comment, or if you have issues setting it up, you can drop it on GitHub. To do this, just make sure you come to the GitHub repo, which is 6was PixelArt. Go to issues, then drop an issue here. The only requirement is you actually need to create a GitHub account. The advantage is, depending on which type of a coder you are, you may find this one to be a more convenient way to use than actually posting a comment on YouTube. But either way, I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. Note that GitHub has thrown an issue here that we found a potential security vulnerability in one of your dependencies. This is not a big issue because what it's pointing out is that the version of Django I've installed has a known vulnerability, and the severity is marked as a low severity. Main point is they are recommending that I upgrade to the most recent version of Django, which I believe is 2.1.5. Because this is a project that I'll be hosting locally, and like any application that you want to host locally, like projects which have been made like Slack or others which basically just live on your PC, it will not be running on a server, so there is a low chance of somebody hacking that server or in conjunction actually hacking your PC. Everything that runs on the site basically relies on just your CPU and the capability of a PC. But in future I am likely going to upgrade to the most recent version of Django, but for now just making sure that it runs smoothly and just using what is available. Finally, to know the architecture of the project, it runs on Python 3, which you can find by default in most Linux distros. Like the one I'm using is called Ubuntu. You can also install it on Windows and Mac. It also uses Django as a Python web framework to serve the web page, and Python sockets to handle the socket requests from the site. This concludes the introduction video. The next video will explain what every button is for and how they work together.